What is going on, friends, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make some nice, easy, simple DIY barbed wire, and this stuff is going to look far more realistic than the sort of stuff that you normally may be able to buy in the shop. Now if you're not sure what I mean by this, that's usually this sort of stuff. Now it's okay, it's maybe alright for your sort of tabletop minis, but it's not very realistic looking, is it? So as it says in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this nice, simple, realistic looking barbed wire. So grab yourself a brew and a bicky and let's get to it. So here I'm going to show you everything you need to use and all you need for simple barbed wire for your either your little diorama or your little vignette. And it's really simple. All you're going to need is a pair of pliers, a pair of snippers, 3 bits of wire. Now I'm using copper because it's something I've got abundance of to hand. As long as it's flexible, it doesn't really matter. And a little pin vise. Now we can use an electrical drill, but I'm going on the assumption this is the sort of stuff that most people will have to hand. So all we're going to do is we're going to get 2 strips of the wire and we're going to clamp it into our pin vise like so. There you go. So make sure it's nice in there clamped with our pliers on the other end. Clamp them in there and hold tight, and then with our pin vise just twist it round so we get the nice braid that we'll need for the main part of the barbed wire. Okay, this is a somewhat slower method, but admittedly this is a little bit more controlled. But like I says, you can use an electric hand drill, which again will also give you some control over how the braiding will end up. So there you go. I think I'm happy with that for now. Okay, so now depending, because you can see most of this has started to tighten up around the bottom, and this is because this is quite a lengthy piece that I am doing, so it will depend on how big a piece of barbed wire you want. But that's where potentially the electric drill will come in handy. It will give you a very steady and constant twist and give you a good braid overall. So then we're going to need to take our 3rd piece of wire. I'm just going to wrap this round as an anchor point, as tight as possible. Okay. And then all we're going to need to do is make a few loops. Do about 2 twists, as tight and as close as possible, just like that. And then put a loop on opposite sides. Again, a couple of twists, as tight and close together as possible. Another loop, a couple of tight twists. Okay, not quite tight there, but get the idea. And so just keep doing this loop and twist until you get the amount that you want. So I'm just going to leave that one there, and then you'll end up with something a little bit like that. And then all we need to do is take our cutters. So what I'm going to do with these ones, because this is quite a large piece, I'm going to use the depth of the cutters on either side to gauge my distance of the barb. This has been a bit overly precise, but it doesn't really matter as long as they're not ridiculously long and look all relatively the same and in your scale. Okay, and depending, like this one, depending how tight you've done it, they will be a bit loose, but nothing too much to worry about. And there you go. I've either missed one or one's twisted out of the way. That's it, there you go. So it can be a bit loose, but it's not really a problem. But there you go. you know, it gives you these nice, you know, realistic looking barbed wire. And then all that needs to be done is obviously painted up and put into your little diorama or vignette. So there we go, friends. I hope this little tutorial helps you make your own nice realistic looking barbed wire. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you have and you're new around here, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. If you put bell notifications on, we'll tell you when the next video is available. So thank you guys ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.